Welcome to this video. If there is one thing kale is known for, is its healing capabilities, from keeping the right enzymes and minerals in the body to protecting the body against cancers. In this video, we have gathered 11 amazing things that will happen to your body if you eat kale for 23 days straight. However, there may also be dangers attached to it, and while it may not apply to everyone, this is extremely useful information you need to have. Ready to find out what that is all about? Let's get right into it. Number 11 is improved body functions. The vitamin K content in kale makes it absolutely perfect for the bones, the blood, and the brain functionality. In fact, kale can literally be considered the vitamin K king. Aside from its brain, bones, and blood function, vitamin K is also very significant to blood clotting. It helps the body make the proteins that are involved in the blood clotting process. Now, this is important because clotting helps to prevent excess bleeding in the body. Up next in number 10 is boosting the immune system. Kale is rich in vitamin C, which is very beneficial for your joints. It also helps keep the immune system strong, aiding metabolism and hydration. With kale, you can get at least 80 milligrams of vitamin C per serving. Number 9, it improves sight and healthy skin. Kale is packed with vitamin A, making this vegetable great for your eyes and skin. Number 8 is even more amazing since kale contributes to cell growth. Did you know that kale contains even more iron than regular beef? And the importance of iron in the body cannot be overstated. These benefits range from the transportation of oxygen to the different parts of the body. It contributes to the proper function of the liver. It helps with the formation of hemoglobins and enzymes, and also cell growth. Number 7 also concerns your bone strength. It may interest you to know that kale contains more calcium than milk per calorie. Hence, it prevents osteoporosis and bone loss. Its calcium content also helps in maintaining a healthy metabolism. Number 6, kale offers your body some amazing proteins. Kale is also packed with a lot of protein. This nutritious vegetable contains all 9 essential amino acids alongside all 9 non-essential amino acids, making it the perfect source of proteins you can find. Number 5, kale can save you from oxidative stress. Kale contains a bunch of antioxidants like carotenoids, which are basically the pre-vitamin A complex, and vitamin A has proven to be great for the eyes, skin, and also the immune system. Another antioxidant found in kale is flavonoids, which are very helpful in reducing the risk of cancers. Number 4, eating kale is great for the heart. Another beautiful benefit of consuming this nutritious green vegetable is that it helps lower cholesterol levels. This, therefore, keeps the heart healthy and functioning properly. It increases the HDLs and lowers the LDLs. Also, thanks to its fiber content, kale helps to prevent clogging in the arteries. Its vitamin K content also helps to prevent cardiovascular diseases. This is not only about cholesterol or clogging, but rather focuses on inflammation. Number 3 is kale's anti-inflammatory properties. Amazingly, kale has anti-inflammatory abilities. Note that just 1 cup of kale gives you 10% of the RDA of omega-3 fatty acids. This is because kale contains more omega-3 fatty acids than omega-6 fatty acids. All of this helps to prevent diseases like asthma, arthritis, and autoimmune disorders. Number 2 is aiding liver function. Kale is also very rich in fiber and sulfur, perfect for detoxifying the body and helping the liver stay healthy. Kale is also prebiotic, so the microbes in the body go ahead and feed on this fiber. And thanks to the sulfur in this vegetable, it can detoxify at the genetic level, and so this helps to reverse all of the chemicals the body gets exposed to. Number 1 is an extremely important one as kale aids digestion and detoxification. It is important to know that kale is very low in calories, high in nutrients and fiber, and contains 0 fat, all of which helps to prevent constipation, thereby promoting regularity and a healthy digestive tract. As we mentioned earlier, kale makes the body alkaline, hence preventing risks of cancer. Now, this is made possible due to the chlorophyll content in kale. This chlorophyll in kale helps to cleanse your system. Here, your body is being rid of auto-intoxication. This is basically toxicity from waste toxins that enter into the bloodstream and settle in the colon for a long time. If these toxins aren't cleared out regularly, they start to breed into the intestine. However, this chlorophyll serves as an internal cleanser that cleanses the liver and rids it of heavy metals. This prevents terrible bacteria from growing and moving to the intestines. This chlorophyll also helps heal wounds much faster than they normally would. So whatever it is, whether it be diabetes or neuropathy or even peripheral vascular diseases, remember that chlorophyll is a healer. And you can get this chlorophyll from kale, which fights against cancer. In fact, kale is known to fight against ovarian, lung, prostate, and breast cancer. Kale should also be the go-to for individuals with a weakness in the immune system. Another very important thing about kale is that unlike other cruciferous, which are high in oxalates that usually end up as kidney stones, kale is very low in oxalates. Kale is also packed with lutein, which is fantastic for the eyes. It is great for glaucoma and prevents macular degeneration. One of the best ways you would want to consume kale is by juicing. You must know that this green juice has its own health benefits. Due to the fact that it requires almost no digestion, all of the nutrients instantly go into your system while your digestive system stays unbothered. Furthermore, to reduce the stress that comes with juicing, the best way to go about this will be to cut up all of your veggies and have them packed in a Ziploc bag. Once these are stored in the freezer, you have nothing to worry about. All of the vitamins in the vegetables are retained till you are ready to throw them in the juicer. This works perfectly if you are one with a very tight schedule, and you can't always cut them up every now and then. When juicing your kale, you can feel free to add in some fruits, depending on your preferences. These additions, whether they be fruits, nuts, yogurt, or milk overall, help to fight off the bad, bitter taste of the kale. So fruits like lemon, pineapple, cucumbers, bananas, and apples will be a great addition to your kale smoothie. You can as well have other additions like chia, flaxseed, coconut flakes, hazelnuts, pistachios, cashews, or walnuts. Overall, keep in mind that you can be as creative as you want with your kale smoothies without the fear of losing any of the important nutrients. We mentioned at the beginning that there may also be dangers attached to consuming kale every day, so let us address those. Kale is indeed great for clearing out the liver, is anti-cancer, anti-estrogenic, and does a great job of fixing the body. However, several potential threats must be noted, even though they do not apply to the vast majority. First on the list is that kale can deplete iodine. It is important to know that if you are one with hypothyroid problems, consuming kale would most definitely deplete the iodine in your system. However, there is a solution to that. If you must take kale, it will be in your best interest to replace it with sea kelp. Now, that isn't much of a big problem. However, our next problem is one that holds a lot more weight. The second problem on the list is that kale contains too much fiber. As mentioned earlier, the microbes in the body feed on fiber. However, adding too much kale to their diet could possibly overload the microbes for some people. This overload will therefore lead to bloating or constipation. But that doesn't mean you would have to cut back on your veggies. Rather, a better alternative will be to go for spinach or other vegetables you can get your hands on. You can steam them, cook them, or have them as salads. Whatever works for you. Just make sure you do not continue consuming kale. This is because getting bloated or constipated will be very terrible to manage. Losing weight will be almost impossible, and sleeping just may be worse. Another thing about kale's fiber content is that it may be new to certain people. So, you may want to avoid making sudden, intense changes to your diet. This could also be very dangerous to your body. If you are going to start taking kale, you would want to start off gradually before you level up your consumption rate. This way, your microbes are able to adapt to the quantity it's been fed over time and don't overload. It is also important to know that there are individuals who simply cannot digest kale. So while some of us find it easy, and it digests just fine and even aids digestion, some people simply can't relate. Rather, they end up constipated or bloated. Remember that once you notice this, your best line of action will be to switch things up to spinach or other vegetables. You can steam them or simply take them fresh as salads. These also contain amazing nutrients that are helpful to the body, so you just may not be missing out on much as far as you are staying healthy. Overall, remember to check with a specialist on what the best alternative for you can be before picking out something. And with that, we have come to the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you found this video helpful, informative, or enlightening in any way, do give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we drop more health-related content. Want to show some extra support? Consider using the Super Thanks feature. Your generous contribution helps us continue producing informative content. Take care and see you in the next video.